Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kembali lagi kita melanjutkan perjalanan Basim di Assassin's Creed Mirage. Sekarang udah masuk part 5. Kita akan menuju ke sini, Abbasiyah Biru, untuk investigasi selanjutnya. Oke, langsung aja. Oke, kita telah sampai di Abbasiyah Biru.
So, Naji, it looks like everything worked out in the end.
The Bureau agreed my talents were better suited to preparing the hunt than making the kill.
You have a keen mind, Naji, and the more you hone those skills, the sharper they will be.
Thank you for setting me on the right path, Basim. Take this as a token of my appreciation.
Dikasih token sama si Naji. Langsung aja lah ya, masuk ke biru.
I see our new Abbasiyah Bureau is well guarded by an alert and active Rafiq.
Basim! You startled me. I was just enjoying some poetry.
Oh, whose?
The court poet, Sayyida Arib. Her words chirp like the birds of paradise.
Yes. I have read her works. My friend Nihal and I used to sneak into the House of Wisdom when we were young. Hours we spent reading of gods and jinn. I always enjoyed this place.
The House of Wisdom is not what it once was.
Is not our friend Ahmad ibn Musa there? He went to his workshop, as I recall.
Yes, I sent a message for him to come and help set up this bureau, but he never replied. My spies could not contact him. A week has passed, and he cannot be found.
So, one of the famous Banu Musa is missing in the House of Wisdom.
Yes. Venture there and learn his fate.
It shall be done.
The House of Wisdom. Oke, misinya apa ini? Ahmad. Oh, kita suruh nyari si Banu Musa, si Ahmad. Biasanya kan ada yang jaga di sini ya, untuk upgrade tools atau apa. Ini nggak ada. Ada yang hilang salah satu. Ahmad Banu Musa Brothers. Jadi kita harus menemukannya, si Ahmad. Oke, langsung aja menuju House of Wisdom.
Hey, stand back.
House of Wisdom. Tempatnya para cendekiawan Muslim ini, guys. Orang-orang pintar Muslim di sini semua nih. Ada apa tuh rame-rame tuh? Wih, what happened, wih?
Who burned our precious...
People, calm yourselves. The fire was small and has been
Allah's
contained.
wrath is upon us.
Most of our books are safe. The danger has passed.
Old man, how did this fire start?
Old man. Fazil Fahim is old as the House of Wisdom, which he commands.
Forgive me, Ustadi. I spoke in haste. Can I help?
No, the fire has been quenched by the Watermaster's bucket brigades.
Stasi.
Who started these fires?
Ruffians, I suppose. Enemies of the Khalifa, to be exact.
What sort of books were they burning?
It is too soon to tell.
Perhaps the caretaker of books would know.
I'm looking for Ahmad.
I am searching for Ahmad ibn Musa.
Ah, yes. He has a workshop here, but I have not spoken to him lately.
Peace be upon you, Elder. I shall go. I still need to find Ahmad ibn Musa, but I should also speak to the caretaker of books in the library.
Nyari si Ibnu Musa dulu lah ya. Ke Ahmad workshop dulu kita. Baru nanti ini caretaker ini.
Greetings, Ya'am. If I may, where is the scholar Ahmad ibn Musa?
Ah, yes. The most adventurous of the Banu Musa. His workshop is right behind me.
Thank you, Ya'am.
Ya, oke.
Basim, hey! 9 fingers over here.
Nihal! What do you have there, sneak thief?
A book. I managed to save at least one from the fire.
If they catch you stealing,
They cut off a finger. No, wait. A whole hand.
that is not funny.
Then don't laugh.
All right, you are in a mood, and I have things to do. Nothing that concerns you.
Oh, secret hidden one stuff. What are you doing this time? Stabbing? Stealing? Stabbing and then stealing?
That is your specialty, Nihal.
Just because you lost a finger does not mean you've lost your touch.
Udah lama juga nggak nampak si Nihal.
All these tools and books looks like Ahmad's room. But where is he? Ahmad seems to be working on something new. But what?
Oke, kita investigasi dulu sama si Ahmad.
The letter says these books are for Ahmad. Another book of poetry by Harib. David would love this.
Hari.
Measuring tools, like my father used to own. But these are Ahmad's.
Apa lagi nih? Oh, itu.
Ahmad always signs his work. This is definitely his doing. Diagrams, machine tools, and other oddities. This is definitely Ahmad's workshop. But where can he be?
Pardon me. May I help you?
Oke, tiba-tiba ada yang datang, random.
I am looking for Ahmad ibn Musa. Do you know where I can find him?
I may be able to help you. Follow me.
Oke, kita ikuti dia.
Is this your first visit to the House of Wisdom?
No. A friend and I used to sneak in as kids. We taught ourselves to read in your library.
All young people should follow your worthy example.
The caretakers who chased us out of the stacks every day did not think so.
Merely doing the jobs. And what did you study in the House of Wisdom?
I loved poetry and heroic tales. My friend preferred pagan gods and dark magic.
Interesting. And did you follow your youthful passion and become a scholar?
When the whole world awaits. No. You might say I am a man on a mission.
Ah, well. What about your friend?
No, she still searches for something. Though what that is, I do not know.
A shame. It's not far now. Hurry.
Iya. Mana kita?
God!
Get
Help!
yourself yet?
I'm under attack!
Kampret juga, Mbak.
What? You lie!
Gone there! You died!
I'm alive!
Get back here! Let me pulverize you!
Oh, kampret juga yang ngejebak ya.
Please, don't hurt me.
You led me into a trap! I should slay you where you stand!
Spare kindly, Hamid.
Then tell me, where is Ahmad ibn Musa?
Please, sir. I don't know where he is. Truly, I do not.
Then why lead me into an ambush?
He made me do it.
Siapa dia?
Who is he? Not Ahmad, surely.
I don't know his name. For he always wears a mask.
And what does this masked man want?
He commands me to keep everyone away from the House of Wisdom's dig site. Or else,
Or else what?
he will hurt my head. Like with the others. Please, spare humble Hamid.
Where is this dig site?
It's in the wilderness. Outside of the city. Here, let me draw you a map.
Takutan si kampret ini dikasih map bang aja. View details. Oke. Sini kayaknya. Kita dia lokasinya.
Such a massive dig. What are they up to?
This heat makes me ill. I want to vomit.
Whatever you do, don't ask for Dr. Hassan.
I know. I disappear, just like the others.
Hasan siapa pula?
Impressive work, my friend. Are you digging up something for the Khalifa?
Never you mind all that.
The remains of past empires intrigues me. Do you mind if I take a look around?
Look at the old rocks all you want, but don't touch our tools and chests.
I would not dream of it.
Tuh ada apa tuh? Ini ada pasukan di situ. Sedang berjaga.
Mercenaries guarding the site. They must have found something important.
When do we get paid, Captain? We will get paid. One way or the other. They don't have much to steal. But it's something.
Are you the leader of this battle-scarred band of war dogs? You must get paid well.
Not as much as we want to get paid, I'll tell you that.
Care to do a little work for me?
Maybe. What's this job then?
See those fancy Khalifa's men over there? I might need a hand.
Let's work something out.
Ya, nah untukmu.
Spoken like a true mercenary. Here is a token of my appreciation.
Hey, it's honest work.
Saatnya kita meng-scout pakai inki dulu.
What do you see?
Oke, kita tandai dulu. rame juga cuy. Cari tempat aman dulu, yang aman.
Don't want you here.
What?
Huh? That's odd. Hold on! What?
Oke.
Nothing important here. I should keep looking.
Standing guard beneath the sweltering sun, praise the geniuses of the House of Wisdom.
This work is dangerous and unclean. We disturb the ghosts of ancient unbelievers.
Oke. Sisa satu. Oke, ada apa di sini?
This chest has Ahmad's signature seal on it. Must be his. Interesting. A letter to Ahmad from a Dr. Hassan. Ahmad must be at the hospital working with this doctor. But what is a famous inventor doing with a doctor? It must all link together somehow.
Oke. Udah menemukan clue untuk mencari keberadaan Ahmad.
The Bimaristan, where the best healers in Baghdad gather. Finding Dr. Hassan should lead me to Ahmad.
Another one from the big side. This time with a broken finger.
Yet after his treatment,
I need to find a way into Dr. Hassan's office.
Head nurse. Kepala perawat. Oh, itu dia. Itu ibu itu. Ayo Bu. Oke, terima kasih Bu.
لقد انتهوا من ترميمات الجدار الشمسية.
Hello. Anybody here?
The symbol of the Order. This all but proves that Dr. Hassan is one of them. This letter proves it. Hassan is neck deep in the Order.
Rabisu. Lagi guys.
I have some burnt scholars.
Moving dulu ya.
Some scholars from the House of Wisdom got burned trying to save the books. We need that room for the patients.
No! That's Dr. Hassan's private laboratory. It's locked. No one must go inside.
So we just leave the burned victims outside. Will someone answer me?
Please, use your indoor voice. You're upsetting the patients.
Dr. Hassan keeps his laboratory locked up. I wonder why.
Oke, kita telusuri lah ya. Daripada kau bertanya-tanya Basim. Ini Dr. Hassan, saya cari kunci dulu nih. Find the key. Mana kuncinya? Nggak ada. Di situ coy.
Wait, what?
Okay, nice.
There is nothing wrong with my methods, only the mechanism itself. Needs more subjects, more work. I certainly do not need some useless inventor meddling with the great work. Am I not the great and dreadful Al-Ijtiha? Maybe I should not say that out loud. Focus, Hassan, focus.
Die, Hassan.
The doctor is dead. Now to find Ahmad and solve this bloody mystery.
Siapa nih? Si Ahmad rupanya.
Basim, what happened here?
Where were you, Ahmad?
I was around. I'm always around. Would you tell me what happened?
Are you aware this man works for the Order?
He called on me a few weeks ago after they found something in the desert. An ancient mechanism of some sort. They needed me to...
And you asked no questions?
I never ask questions when it comes to work. Do you?
Tell me about this mechanism.
It opens a path in the mind, a path to the ancient world. This mechanism somehow seems to open the doors of perception.
Have you seen this for yourself?
No, but I heard the stories of those who have. They are lost, Basim, because they think what they saw is reality. They think they belong to this ancient world. I knew nothing about the Order being involved. If I did, I would have come to you. I got caught up. You know me. You know me, Basim.
You will leave this place and return to the Bureau. I will not tell a soul if you do not.
How shameful it is that knowledge always ends up in the wrong hands. Isn't it, Basim?
Ngelut dan investigasi dulu di sini. Apa yang dikerjakan oleh si Dr. Hasan?
A bloody mess. Head bandages. But this is a hospital after all.
Iya sih.
I do not care for these diagrams.
Aduh. Oke, kita investigasi kembali hasil wisdom yang terbakar ini. Kira-kira siapa yang membakar buku-buku semua ini ya? Mana nih?
I should check the second floor.
Nah, dari atas ini aja cuma cuy.
The library is guarded. Something must have happened. Find peace, warrior. The caretaker of books. Something in his hand. Fabric. Torn from a woman's gown. But whose? He's dead. But he wrote Mansakh in his own blood. I wonder. Strange fires and a dead caretaker. Horrifying. I should hurry.
Don't kill me. Please, give me more time. I almost cracked it.
Don't worry. I'm not here to kill you. What are you trying to crack?
The book. I said I couldn't. This is not a language I know, but she gave me no choice.
Who?
She.
A woman named Zahra. One of the scholars here.
What is this book? What is it called?
The only thing I know is that it is written in a script unlike any other. And I have seen hundreds. The way Zahra talks, it's more of an artifact or relic than a book. I lied about my progress so they wouldn't kill me. I can't read a single word. I don't even know if it's a language.
Where can I find Zahra?
I don't know. She could be anywhere in the city. I just want to go home.
All right, get to safety before the guards return.
9.
Must be something here to help me.
Oke, kita cari dulu. Tunjuk.
This order letter mentions Arib. An innocent reference. Or something more sinister.
Arib.
This book makes me uncomfortable. I will leave it here.
Bukunya nggak bisa diterjemahkan. Zahra. Scholar Estate.
This letter gives the location of the scholar Zahra's estate. Time to visit Zahra's estate and see if she is involved with the order. This peculiar machine. I saw something like it in Ahmad's workshop.
Ini lagi membangun suatu alat berarti.
Zahra's estate. But nobody's home. Now is my chance to search her place. Wooden weapons and training dummies. Looks like our scholar wields both pen and sword. Zahra is definitely tied to the Order, along with somebody named El Rabisu. Learned all I can. Better get to high ground and get ready. Zahra might return any minute.
Oke. Mau mengasasinate si Zahra kayaknya.
Servants, prepare a glass of date juice on ice, and serve it with a plate of honeyed bread and pomegranates. Then prepare the bath salts. I am utterly beat. Paradise is where you find it.
Okay.
That old fool tinkering with his worthless ancient disc and helpless patience. Bah!
Of course, Sayyidati.
The real answers are in books. They are always in books. Am I not right?
Always, Sayyidati.
Zahra thought that strange book would get their great work functioning.
Bro, keep it up! There you are!
All right? I'm not hurt! Not part of this!
Zahra thought that strange book would get their great work functioning. Good thing Hunain could not translate a single word. I should return to the Rafiq.
Kita ngelapor ke si Tabik dulu.
Basim! Join me on the roof!
Okay.
فلتصحبك السلامة في رحلتك.
Basim! I knew it was you. You're not the only one with eyes that see afar.
So, Tabid, you have filled the streets with eyes and spies.
Such is the life of a Rafiq. Without my knowledge, where would we be?
Knowledge is a tool, a weapon. It can be used for good or ill, and the Order is using it for ill indeed.
What have you learned?
Rot runs deep through the House of Wisdom. They are using some ancient book, hoping to build a wicked device.
I have heard rumors of this blasphemous contraption. They call it their great work.
The Order is experimenting on people, lethally. I have stopped them for now, but someone called El Rabisu is running things at the House of Wisdom.
Any idea about who this Rabisu character could be?
I have my suspicions about the great scholar, Fazil Fahim.
That fragile old man?
The clues I have gathered tell me so.
It could be. The House of Wisdom will be hosting a great symposium soon. An informal gathering of scholars. A lecture, refreshments, chatter. Even the great Arib will attend. Go, spy out this puzzle with care. But do not throw your blade at the symposium. We don't want to show our hand just yet. But if Fazil is guilty and alone, then like a viper, strike. But you must be sure.
Before I act, I will be sure.
Okay. Starlight in the shadows, barang bisu. Jadi kita akan menginvestigasi apakah si Fazil adalah memang seorang Al-Rabisu.
اركض فحسب.
Kita balik ke House of Wisdom lagi. Untuk menghadiri The Great Symposium.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom.
Oke. Saatnya melakukan investigasi.
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Fazl Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
تهاون بالغرض. نحتاج
Where is
إلى
Arib al-Ma'muniyah?
الكمال المداحية والفنيين
Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons, for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
Okay. Ada si Nihal.
I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something. These House of Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense.
Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
Kira kali ya si Nihal yang masih Basim.
تا بساط سرگرمی امیر را جور کنند. در کل برایم کمی
There is that poet the Bid loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Spirit of the sands, pilot of desert ships. From distant lands bring to our ears.
Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos?
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
Okay. Udah si Ari. The poetry.
What is he still doing here? Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
وداعاً.
That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an. Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman. Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe.
Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
Fix Al-Rabisu adalah Fazil.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work.
Assassinate Fazil the Great Scholar. Look for intel. Okay.
It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyah. I need to hunt him down.
Where is the Kahraman? I wish to complain about
The old fraud, Fazil, where did you hide him?
You look like somebody about to get his skull drilled.
How revolting.
Forget I mentioned it.
The old fraud, Fazil, where did you hide him?
How exciting. What do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
Okay.
Survey the area, Enkidu. Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Keep the faith, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer too.
This key could be useful.
Especially after the murder in the library.
I better not use my weapons here.
And those screams from
Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samara. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars?
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there is a basement hatch in the northwest courtyard.
Thank you. Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fossil's greatest work.
Mana di atas apa?
Looks clear. I can use my weapons
greatest
again
work.
if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork?
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib.
Forget the poet! We better find Fazl's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase. That book looks out of place wedged behind a desk like that. A history of the great scholar and his magnificent reforms of the House of Wisdom by Fazil Fahim. Not sure if this is the correct volume.
I know just what you need.
Hey!
Hey, rest assured. I'm always
Nobody gets past
I've got
me.
your back.
A likely spot?
Hey!
Oke, yuk sini kau satu lagi.
What? Hey? What was that?
Cepet.
I know you're fair.
Too obvious? What? Hey! Nothing.
Wala, pingsan na.
Right.
How the mighty have fallen.
Someone is going to pay for this. Not out for time yet.
Who would dare cross us anyway?
What? When I touch the horse, no.
This letter mentions a private reading balcony. Might be where the reader has taken the book.
Dia.
An impressive volume, written by Fazil Fahim. Could be his masterwork. Its title is, "Those who came before are those who shall return." This has to be it.
Oke.
Gatekeeper, those who came before are...
Those who shall return.
Are those who shall return.
Correct! You may proceed.
Oke, ruang bawah tanahnya Fazil udah dapat.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Oke. Tidak ada apa-apa di sini. Oh, bahaya tuh.
Nobody's looking at that thing. Not ever.
Don't worry. We've got plenty of volunteers.
What's the problem?
Hey!
Waduh. Habis pula itu ya.
Hey! Going to rip your guts out! Hold on!
Well, the mistake.
Nice. Pula pisau kita cuy.
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rot and iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil.
Okay.
What have they done to these people? Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
Oh, nyamar. Oke, nyamar kita.
Please, take me back there. I won't leave it.
Where is my robe? Can't meet a scholar without my special robe.
Next subject! In here, now!
Okay.
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
Apalagi Al-Bahamud nih.
In here, Lackwit.
Ya, siap.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid? This is my great work. I call it Arua. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind filled with fools, I wonder, and make so few of me? We called this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, and upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
Oke, assassin.
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness.
jinni. Serem juga cuy.
I need to get out of here. Get back to the bed.
Kabur.
The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings, the masters of memory. No question about it. Fazil was neck deep in the order.
Well done.
Basim ibn Ishaq.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just follow the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, you cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
No, it is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
I will not. Nihal.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper. Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib. Was she involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant.
Okay.
Easy, Basim, I am here. Basim, Tamahal.
I cannot keep them waiting.
Are they aware, your companions, that their hunter is hunted in his sleep?
If it were in my sleep alone, I could bear it. But it followed when I fled Anbar. Now it stalks me when I slay those I hunt.
The ones from the palace, in the masks.
4 are dead at my hand. The last, the head of the snake, will join them soon.
Why slit its throat when you could loosen its tongue?
What? Why would I?
The jinni only struck in sleep. It never dogged you by the day until you reached into that chest. The masked ones prize what lay within. The ancient object that woke at your touch. They may hold more answers living than dead.
I hunt my enemies. I do not break bread with them. I took an oath, Nihal.
How can you hunt when you are hounded? If you could walk the dark unburdened, you could better serve the light.
I stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent, not from the order of the ancients.
If you will not ask your foes, then at least ask your friends what slept in that chest. And why they sought it.
Oke, jadi kita udah assassinate 4 member of the Ancient. Tinggal satu lagi pemimpinnya, kata si Basim tadi, di the head of the snake. Oke lah guys, untuk part kelima ini sampai sini dulu. Kita lanjut di part selanjutnya.